So after waiting an hour on the Bosnia-Croatia border, we finally made it back to Croatia. On the way, on the highway, we see a lot of wineries. The Dalmatian county where we are is known to produce the best wines in Croatia. You know, wines like Plavak Mali, Prosek, and Debit. Then we get to the first city, which was Ston. We were hungry, so we stopped at Kapetanova Kuca restaurant. It was the #1 restaurant in Ston. It's ranked online as the #1 restaurant. It serves the best seafood and Mediterranean cuisine. After lunch, we toured the different walls and fortresses in Ston. These are the walls of Ston. It circles the whole village of Ston. It stretches 5 kilometers and it is the second longest wall in the world after the Great Wall of China. Wow, how about that? Salt production is big in Ston. So what you see here are salt warehouses they had centuries and centuries ago. So we're now here in Dubrovnik. 8 o'clock, 8:30 p.m. These stone walls were built in the 11th and 13th centuries to protect the city from wars, and these walls stretch as far as 1.3 miles. Oh my gosh, that's too long. How many steps are these? It's a lot. So to get to the old city, you have to go down about, I think it was like 200 steps, like too long. And I call it the torture steps because imagine when you go up again, you have to go up all the way, 200 steps. This is another wall, another fortress in Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik is well known for its magnificent old town that is encircled with massive stone walls, completed I think in the 16th century. These stone walls surround the city, and this is a major tourist attraction for visitors coming to Dubrovnik. Usually at this time of the year, this is full of tourists from Asia, Europe, America, everywhere, and this is full and there's a long line getting into the buildings. But now there is no line and there's very few people, as you can see, and we were so lucky we have the whole fortress to ourselves. Now we get into the center of the city. The street is lined with stores, boutiques, and restaurants. Also, many of these places here are market scenes of the Game of Thrones, and I don't know if you've seen the series, The Gold Cloaks. A lot of scenes took place here, the gold cloaks of Game of Thrones. Then we're heading to the stairs. This is the famous King's Landing of Game of Thrones, where the episode Walk of Atonement was filmed. Remember the Queen walking down these steps naked and being mocked. Say something.
Shame. Shame.
Now, after a few hours of touring the city, we have to go back up. Imagine 200 steps, the torture steps going up. Oh my gosh. Well, it's now nighttime. It's a full moon night. So we just marveled at the magnificent walls at night. They're so beautiful. When we got up to the street level, we could see the whole old city like this, all lit up, like diamonds on the water. Next stop is Arboretum Trsteno. Arboretum Trsteno is the oldest arboretum in the world. It was once a family vacation home of a royal family back in the 1400s. And again, this place became famous because of, guess what? The Game of Thrones. This was the King's Landing Gardens. Look at the pictures on the right. It's the same exact location. So now we're entering the place where they had an episode of the Game of Thrones. Also, one of the highlights in Arboretum Trsteno is this fountain of Neptune and the tulips. So I hope you enjoyed a little tour of Dubrovnik. Let's stay connected, okay? Till next.